Men cheat for sport, and women cheat for
Emotional.
emotional retaliation. They want to get back for the most part. You got some ones out here, just it's just their nature. For the most
Yeah.
part, women, I think women are more loyal than men until you push them to a
Oh,
certain,
very,
and then
way
when you
more.
push them, like all the guys that are, I guess, womenizers or guys that have had a lot of women and did all that stuff, it's going to be a day when you got to pay the taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's usually when it's gonna hurt you the most. When you're young, you like this, like skeet, 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 right? You ain't really tripping. What you say, skeet, 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 skeet.
Skeet,
And you
skeet.
like this, I don't need no love this, love my money. I don't love these hoes. And then you get to a certain age when you like, especially when your function is not as functionable as it
Right,
used to
right.
be. You like this, you know what? I done did my dirt up in the street. I'm trying to slow down or whatever. And that's when they flip on you and you start seeing your life come back to you. So I
You
guess
speak
what
on this well.
huh?
You speak on this well. Experience?
I've had enough failed and bad relationships that I'm an expert at relationships. I mean, I could tell you exactly how you're gonna ruin your relationship. Then I could tell you how you could enhance and make your relationship better. But nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear the truth. Basically, relationships go like this. When you at a point mentally where you prepared just to love one
One person.
person. That's a hard thing for a man to do because we love women and we love situations for different things. You know what I'm saying? I was like this. I always say to myself, man, it'd be so nice if I could find an all-in-one. You know what I'm saying? You got an all-in-one. You got an all-in-one when it comes to clippers and lubricant for your clips and stuff. You got everything. You got an all-in-one. You got an all-in-one. You have an all-in-one printer, but it's hard to find an all-in-one woman because you usually you got all right. She got the bomb. Whatever
Yeah.
your name is it for. She's smart. You know what I'm saying? I could build with her, but it's hard to find all of them in one. And usually when a man has all of them in one, usually he's too young to understand that she was there.
You're not ready for that
Pass
yet.
out. We all got a couple of women that we could say was wifey material.
Uh-huh.
But you wasn't husband material. You wasn't ready at the time.
So you're not married?
I'm not married.
You ever want to be married?
That's a tough one. I want to say, man, that's a tough one. I'll get myself in trouble.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I like the idea. I like the idea of having somebody that
A companion?
companion, somebody I could build with. My thing is my attraction to women are like women that are motivated, inspired, that want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see you have some bomb ass sex. I'm like, but can I buy a house with you? You know what I'm saying? But can I win with you? Can you make me a better person? Because whatever you think you got between your legs, man, it's gonna get to the
fades
point ain't
usually,
nobody
yeah.
tripping. And one of my mentors years ago, he told me, he said, Donnell, your career takes off when you get to a point where you can get all the smash you want out of your system, whatever. He said, because it ain't no doop doop doop. It ain't gonna never be no boop that's better than new boop.
Bags.
So once you get like we just want to hunt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you catch it,
When you catch it, you're over it.
you catch it when you over it, and then you want to go back and reconnect with the person you thought is right. But
Yeah.
usually women get to a point where like they get frustrated and fed up too. So I don't even know if that answers your question. Like I like the idea of family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a young son. I'm an older guy with a young son. I took all the jokes. I take all the jokes. All my friends started way before me. And I know that my friends' kids are a lot older than my son because I planned my son's first birthday party. And I caught one of my buddies. I said, yo, you think your son can come to my son's first birthday party? He said, if he can get off work. You know what I'm saying? So I already know that difference. But,
Yeah.
an old timer told me a long time. He said, it's better to be late to the party than not invited at all.
Yeah.
I love the idea of, and what my son has now, I love the idea of my son knowing that's mommy and daddy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get
that's
it.
not like I'm going to my
My
mama's
mom's
house.
house, I'm going to
or
my
dad's
dad's house.
That's my family, It's a lot of times you can't maintain that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that you can't be a dope father without it. I got a younger brother that did a great job of co-parenting my nephew. You know what I mean? Like, that kid is smart, got swag, into music, got a full ride to Morehouse. So
Nice.
I know co-parenting.
It's possible, but for you
I
want...
would prefer that. But
Yeah,
I'm open. I mean, I'm up for whatever. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's my job for him, for my son, is to give him give him the best opportunity to win in life, and that's
Yeah.
what I do every day.
Yeah.
Is this camera on me?
When a clip
Is this camera on me? I'm sick of y'all. I feel like R. Kelly in the hot seat. That nigga
Oh
started
gosh.
sweating me. What y'all get? Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all do not want me to talk about
I was
that.
gonna ask you.
You don't want me. You don't want. If you real, we can talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I want to talk about
Nobody
it.
want the honesty though, man.
Wait, here's the thing. I want to know from your perspective, because I see a lot of people say it's the parents' fault. But I say if them girls were young, that's sick.
It's a combination. It's a whole bunch of people's faults. And I'm not, well, first off, I'm not picking no sides. When it comes to R. Kelly, we all know R. Kelly. He's the grand master of it. It's a whole bunch of things that go into place to create an R. Kelly. It's uncles and aunts that's taking money that don't care. Some of it is like a father is locked up, so he can't be there to protect his daughter like he's supposed to be. And ultimately, you got a guy that like young women, and that's not nothing new to anybody. You can go way back in time. You go to so many cultures and everything. Men liking young women is not. People can't.
Yeah,
like,
there's a difference between young women and little girls, though.
Okay,
Some of them are like 13, 14,
Listen,
though.
that's what you're saying, and because you're thinking, you're instantly connected to what the mentality of a 13 or 14-year-old is supposed to be. Now, I know this may sound crazy. You have different 13 and 14-year-olds. As crazy as it sound, you got some 14, and I'm not victim, because people are going to say, I'm not pointing a finger or victim shaming or whatever, but you have some 14-year-olds. Now, by the number, you think they're not mature, but you have some 14-year-olds that have seen their mothers use sexuality and their bodies to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? They know how to use that. When I was in high school, a 16-year-old dude was not smashing a 16-year-old girl. 16-year-old girl, if you look back at it, 16-year-old girls in high school was dating
20-year-olds. I mean, I remember being in high school and seeing that happen.
20,
Yeah.
21, 22. I'm not saying any of it is right. I'm not surprised that there's an older dude that like women, but R. Kelly just, you just stop, bruh. Come on, bro. First off, men, you got men we get connected to women like we don't know nothing about their brain. We first meet. For the most part, our first connection with a woman is what you see physically. Anybody that's listening to this, whatever, guy be driving down the street, you see a girl, she's stacked up, especially in Houston. These 50-year-old, and not that I'm looking, but I'm not looking, but I'm looking. Not looking
Well, you don't
forward,
know
but
what
I'm
their age
seeing.
is at the-
You know what I'm saying? You ride down the street, you like, oh my God, shorty stacked up. I'm about to go in. She turn around, you see she got braces on,
And
got the
baby
pigtails, and you like a person that got more is like, oh, let me get out of here before I go to jail. You got some chesters out there that they throw the bait out
I heard
there.
that in a minute.
They throw them chesters out there.
You
They
heard
throw the
that.
bait out there, and the way they throw the bait out there, they see if that girl's gonna engage them. They'll say stuff to trigger. They got trigger words like, "Hey, what's up, little girl?" And for Chester, the first time you hear, "Little girl," I ain't no little girl. I'm grown. It's like ding, 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 ding. You grown. What size you wear? You want to go shopping? And the next thing, they're vulnerable. And the thing that contributes to R. Kelly is like when you keep turning your head. What happened to the people that used to kick your ass when you did that? I remember I used to have I had a landlord in Brooklyn, and somebody violated his young daughter. She was underage, right? When I tell you, he beat the black off this dude. Now we don't know if this dude was doing his dirt any longer, but what he wasn't doing an owl block. So if you have people that's going to take control of their community, take control of their nieces, and take control of their daughters, that might not be enough to stop somebody's mental thinking, but you got to start somewhere. You not coming an out block with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And R. Kelly was, one thing I say, you never heard of, and this sounds crazy, and the feminists, whoever can go hard or whatever, but he never forcibly took anything from anybody, but mentally, he
Forcibly.
did. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
This is like when I say like where everybody, it's kind of hard for me. Like I'm talking this thinking like who gonna come at me.
I get what you're
not
saying.
listen from a perspective of a man that's just
No, I get
speaking
what you're saying.
what he thinks. I'm not saying that I agree with this.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But like you have some people in an argument, like as much as people like, yo, R. Kelly was smashing them young girls. Guess what? Them young girls were smashing R. Kelly back.
Manipulation. At that age, your mind is not fully developed.
Listen, listen. You can make that argument all you want because that's what you think. You can make that, and making that argument ain't gonna change nothing. Making that argument is not gonna change somebody from doing that. Making an argument, but you can say that. But we are, as much as you say, a woman's mind is not supposed to be that mature. But again, I'm not making no pass for R. Kelly. But you have some 15-year-olds and some 16-year-olds that got game.
Oh, I know that for sure. I know that
You
for
know,
sure.
and I'm not defending. I'm not saying Chester's, unite or nothing like that. But that's the reality of that whole situation.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I'm not getting rid of my album TP2. Y'all can mute them all y'all want. I might not buy
So
nothing
you still
new.
listen to TP2?
I'm not getting. Anytime I hear ooh, yeah.
I can't.
I'm telling you.
I can't.
When I walk in, I didn't even know what he was saying. When I'm hee-ha, hoo-ha-ha. I don't care what nobody's saying. Man, I'm not getting rid of TP2.
I haven't listened since
What?
The Madness.
You haven't listened in public. I don't want to hear that. You haven't listened in public.
I promise you I have not.
You have not listened in public.
I have not listened at all.
So you trying to tell me, this is what you telling me. You want me to believe. You home. You cook?
Healthy.
Kind of sort of healthy?
Yeah.
All right, we can talk some vegan stuff too. You cooking. Step in the Name of Love come on. You just gonna go sit down. You sit
Step
down.
in the Name of Love don't come up on my iTunes.
That's not, you know what? You're not answering the question. You just answer the question by avoiding the question.
I'm telling you, it don't come up on my iTunes. So I
Okay,
can't step
now
it doesn't come
iTunes.
on my
You will
iTunes.
listen to radio. You listen to this.
Most radio stations ban this music.
You know what? She don't want to answer the question.
I answered. I said I have not listened.
Because Step in the Name of Love come on somewhere at a barbecue. You gonna go sit down.
I don't know.
You know what you're gonna do.
I have
You're
not
gonna
listened.
step
That's not
the
come
whole
on.
night through. You're gonna step the whole night through. You're gonna step the whole thing. You're gonna step the whole night through. You're gonna be saying, my mind's telling me no.
I'm not about to play with you right now.
I don't want to hurt nobody. But there's one thing. Come on, you can't run from that. Come on, man.
Donnell Rawlings.
People believe R. Kelly could fly, but people didn't believe that he like to do all that crazy stuff. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Why we can't do that? Why we can separate the artist from the art with anybody else, but we can't do that. We can't do that. So Dave Chappelle had a joke. He said, so if somebody came up with a cure for cancer because, he did some crazy stuff in his life, you're not going to use that? You're not going to use it?
That's a good
You know what I'm
analogy.
saying? Like, the same thing with, when I even speak on R. Kelly on stage, I don't defend him or anything. I was like, listen, man, y'all want me to get rid of my R. Kelly CDs. I just had to burn all my Bill Cosby DVDs. I can't keep going back and forth with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, I'm not saying either one of those guys are heroes, but certain people can't pick your heroes. And as much as people think that, oh, black people, you just automatically defending Bill Cosby. No, if Bill Cosby did the things that they say he did and he's been found guilty of at least one situation, he deserves to be in jail. And black people don't have no problem with you locking Bill Cosby up. We have a problem you locking up Cliff Huxtable. That's the only thing that we want to defend. We're not defending him. We want to defend the fact that, the first time we saw on television two people with great jobs, living in the same household, living in the mansion, successful, and a family of black kids that had white people problems. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't know what college so-and-so is going to go to. Man, people don't know that college, man. We just trying to get out of high school, son.
What college?
You know what I'm saying? Like college. Like Soulja Boy in that interview. College. College? You talking about keeping up a GPA? College? You know what I'm saying? That's what we know. And as much as you think that Bill Cosby is a villain or anything, man, you can try to. But what his body of work meant to the black community. For the first time, some black people ever saw what it looks like on a college campus was from a different world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So as much as we tear down, and here's the thing, this is what people need to know. Nobody is perfect. Everybody got a skeleton.
Oh, everybody has skeletons.
And
and
I've
flaws.
what I found that the people that when we put on a pedestal people that we consider to be geniuses or whatever, they be having the weirdest things in their lives.
Most geniuses are super flawed and crazy and has skeletons.
Yeah.
Most geniuses.
But I know I'm going to get a lot of flack, but you know what?
Hey, I wanted to ask you about that. Do you feel like we live in such a very sensitive society these days, like where you can't say certain things?
No, I do 100% we are, but only people, the people that can't say anything are the people that don't, my opinion, don't have a true voice, and they concern themselves with what the repercussions are. Like me as a comedian, people like, is it hard now? Never going to be hard for me because I'm never going to not say my truth or come from my perspective, my point of view. You know what I'm saying? It might not be for everybody, but I can't edit myself. With my thought process, if I edit myself and start thinking like what people think, I'm not going to be authentic. I'd rather go ahead and say what I want to say and deal with the consequences of other than just watering myself down. And that doesn't mean like pushing the envelope where you offending people. I think one of the best compliments I had when I used to do Ricky Lake's show years ago, and Ricky Lake, their demo basically was women and gay people. You know what I'm saying? That was their target audience. And with that said, like a lot of executive producers on the show were like gay, and this guy, he was gay. He came up to me and said, "Donnell, the thing that I like about your comedy most is that you could be offensive without being, you can be insulting without being offensive." You know what I'm saying? Do I think people are overly sensitive? Yes. And with that, a lot of people feel like they have the power to make you the comic that they want you to be. I'm not that dude. You can Google me. You know what I'm saying? People that go to shows and walk out of shows, those people go to a show to walk out of a show. They just waiting for a trigger word. People that get offended, you go to a comedy show, they wait. You could be having, everybody's laughing. Everybody, yeah, I love you, love you, love you, love you. You say one thing, that's it. He said Donald Trump, he's your president too. Da, 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 da.
Then they get on Twitter.
That's saying that. I mean, they wait for that opportunity, but it's going to come as sensitive as we are, especially the cycle of comedy and everything. It's going to come to a point where people going to be getting sick of the people are too politically correct, and they go want somebody that's an honest person and somebody raw. So it always goes around. But at the end of the day, when you go to a comedy show, you go to a comedy show because it's something about somebody's personality you like, and you want to see what their point of view is, and they turn it into you.
Okay, let's talk about the improv too. I'll cut it up. All right, so you're here this weekend at the Improv all weekend long, right? Show tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. You know who wrote that song? R. Kelly.
Stop.
You didn't know that?
Stop.
You did not know that? For real, you didn't know that?
No,
You did not know that Robert.
I feel like.
You didn't know. Hold on.
No, I feel like I'm not the best at my job for not knowing that. Like, I totally didn't know that.
So you're not going to listen to it now?
He's lying. He's lying.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
I can't stand you.
Yo, this whole room was dancing. They was like this. It's like, we can't listen to. That's my favorite song. That's my son's favorite song.
Oh my God.
That got to be. That song should be song of the year just because of what it means and how it makes so many people feel.
How would it make you feel? Yes.
If you think about it, country, rap, whatever. Even country music, there's not too many songs that come along that everybody is excited about. That song makes adults, kids, and for me, the fact that whatever genre of music you like, if any genre, if you can go play that in like a elementary school, and you get those kids so excited and so motivated, how can you hate it? That song was #1 on Billboard for like 2 months, right? And white people loved the song until.
It was on the country charts.
Until they found out it was a black dude singing that song. They didn't know it was a black guy singing that song. The video wouldn't allude to the fact that it was a black. Once they found out, there's Old Town Road just turned to Malcolm X Boulevard. Get me off of Dr. King Avenue. I can't take this. I need to make a left. I'm going down the wrong town road.
Donnell Rawlings. Okay, so tonight a show.
Tonight, I got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows Saturday, and 1 show Sunday. I haven't been in Houston in a couple years. Whenever I come here, I always have a good feeling. I have a good feeling. I've been in this station so much. It's always good time when I come here, and it's just something about the energy of the people in Houston. It just make me feel good.
Yeah.
It's like feel like country city, metropolitan. It's like a combination.
Uh-huh.
It's just a good vibe. It feel like all the energies in the country come to one place, and that's
You know,
Texas.
it's starting to be, although Houston is very like has its own culture, it's starting to be like a melting pot because so many people like move here. So you got different type of people, but you still got that Houston culture. When you know you're in Houston when you come to Houston. You know, some cities you go to, you don't feel like you don't know what city you're in.
Well, you know you're in Houston when you look at somebody's back seat and they got a Frenchie's bag in the back.
I can't.
I'm just saying, that's what I know. I'm in Houston. I don't know what you talk about, vegan, vegetarian. I don't know what Aryan you in. What Aryan you are you? You a pescatarian? What Tarian? Pescatarian?
Yeah.
Those people that cheat. Those are people that you still got to do fish. Really?
I need some sort of like.
But you know what? Vegans,
Protein.
I can't stand vegans.
Why?
Because vegans can't just be vegans. They got to let the world know they vegans. They can't wait till somebody say something about lunch so they can be like this. Oh, no, I can't eat that. I'm vegan.
Oh, do you guys
I'm
have any,
vegan.
Do you have vegan options here?
Do you have vegan options? You know what? I can't stand a vegan and like to go to barbecues, man. Don't do it, man. You can keep your little patty in your purse. Talking about, did you guys cook meat on that side of the grill? Yes. That's what the grill is for. The grill is to kill animals. All right? The grill is not for plants. Plants, they just eat them straight. A grill ain't for no, oh, God, can you put these asparagus steaks on there? No.
And you know what?
Meat, cowboy, ribeye, bone in.
I'm definitely that person.
Tomahawk.
I'll call and be like, hey, is there going to be any like, either vegan options or like fish options? And
But see, that's why I would never invite you. I would hang up on you.
I'm not invited to the
No,
barbecue.
first off, I would straight hang up on you if you got a flyer or something saying I invited you to barbecue and you call me. You called to say, hey, Donnell, are they going to have any options? I'm like, yeah, the option is stay your ass home. That's the option I give you. That's your option with me, stay home.
I think, no, it's 2019. Like, you have to be fair and make sure you have
I'm not
something
doing that for
everybody.
just for 2019. 2019, you know, anytime somebody invites you for a barbecue, bring your little punk-ass cooler with your little patties or whatever.
So you're telling me if I'm going to somebody's barbecue, I bring my own food?
I would just... First, if you go into a barbecue, especially here, I would just be ready because they're always going to give you broccoli, carrots. I'll be ready for that. But I will say that people are getting more, conscious of health and stuff. They will. Mm-hmm. But your attitude, I wouldn't allow that.
I don't even have an attitude.
I wouldn't allow that.
I just asked.
No, I mean, if you called me, I would hang up.
I would say, hey, do you have salmon there?
First off,
what?
I'm just saying, I would hang up on you. Because what you saying, you're not going to come?
Because I don't want to get there. I don't want to get there and be hungry because you don't have
vegans always eat before they go anywhere. Vegans, they have lunch boxes. They carry every vegan I know got some plastic or something.
And then you have the nerve to always have like a bunch of carbs when you
Why you saying like it's all negative? Then you or y'all have the nerve. Why you talking?
No, like you can't. Sometimes you don't have the right vegetables and it's carbs. Like just because I don't eat meat don't mean I want to eat a bunch of carbs.
And this is what we don't want to do. Us people don't want to do. We don't want to explain that to you and your people. All right? If you want salmon, go bring your own salmon.
I will anyway, because some people don't buy the right salmon anyway.
Oh, my God.
They don't buy the right salmon.
Was that farm raised? Was that wild
exactly.
caught? Is that sake? Oh, my God. Too much.
I'm not going to your barbecue. I wasn't
No.
invited.
Correction. I will not invite you to my barbecue. It ain't like I'm not coming. You're not going to get invited. Go down there and have a seafood barbecue. But whenever I do have barbecues, now I'm talking trash, but I'll always give people different options.
See?
Because I want you. The line over your grill is not going to be as long as the other grill.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like this. They just be eating corn all day. Is that corn? You got corn? You got corn? Do you have corn? Do you have, what is that corn is? Is that mayo? I can't do mayo. Is that corn? Is that corn?
I don't
do you
like
have
mayonnaise,
corn?
ew.
Oh my God.
I'm
you
that
hard
person,
to please.
though.
But
I'm
when you
that
please.
person we go out to eat, I don't eat anything.
No?
Like I just my taste buds are weird. I went out to eat last night and my friends all had fried chicken. It was like this fancy fried chicken. And I had ordered fish, but they put chives on the top. And I'm like, I don't eat chives. So don't put chives in my food. And they brought
Oh
corn
my
out with
God,
chives
boy.
on top.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God,
ask
I
you
would
to
save
put chives on
so
top.
much money dating you. I'm like, I ain't going out to eat with you. I'll cook. I'll cook for you.
Yeah, I eat the same thing every day.
That's
Literally.
boring.
I know.
What is the same thing that you eat?
I either eat shrimp, salmon with asparagus, or kelp noodles.
You are the most ghetto. That's so hood, pescatarian, whatever you pronounce it.
That's
All
it.
I eat is shrimp. I eat shrimp, salmons,
That's it.
salmons,
Some type of fish.
salmons.
Kelp noodles, zucchini noodles, because they don't have carbs. They don't
I
have the
got a
most
noodle that
carbs.
I'll make for you. I make these garlic noodles. I'm pretty sure you would be calling me like, okay, remember when I was saying on the radio?
Carby? Is it
Huh?
carbs?
No, I could do it. I mean, I could do it with regular noodles, but I could do it with zucchini noodles too.
Okay.
I know about zucchini noodles. I know about spaghetti squash.
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
trying
just
to
letting you
make
know who you're talking to.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm
just
not
want you to
trying
know who
say,
you're talking
but
to.
I'm just telling you that's what you
I just
asked me
want
what
you to
I
know.
eat. You
No.
asked me what I eat every day.
No,
right?
you looked
I
at me like, oh,
told
what you know about a noodle?
No,
Carbs.
you look
I just
like
want to let you
about
know.
noodles.
I'm right. I don't know no homo. I know about noodles. I don't know. I don't know, but
You
I look like I
you
know about noodles. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll hook it up.
Okay, so
Avocado double eggs. You ever had those?
deviled eggs.
You like avocado?
I love avocado.
I make an avocado that was such a
Wait,
devil
so-
egg. I do a devil egg. Take the yolk out.
Yeah.
Right, and replace the yolk. I won't tell you what my
Ooh.
mix is with avocado, lime juice, and some other stuff.
Ooh, that sounds
and
good.
then this is what I do. I do that. I put that on it and put it in the bag. You know what I'm saying? You do pipe and get the little thing to come out, make it look all tight. And then this is what I would kill you with. I put a little piece of smoked salmon on top of it. It'll change your life. It'll
That
change your
sounds
life.
so
Look
good.
at God. Look, they got
Oh my
That's
God.
sexy. They sexy. They say, ooh, damn.
Everybody
His
in the room
Asian
said,
is
"Ooh."
cute. Yo, they look like.
Everybody in the room was like, "Ooh, that look."
Oh, do you eat crab?
Yeah, I like crab.
And I do and I do a crab stuffed double egg too.
Oh my God.
I shut it down. I know how to cook.
So you here all weekend? Do you mind?
You let me know. I shut it. But if I do cook for you, if that happens, like first off, you open the breakup with, ladies, I want to apologize for giving him such a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to eat my food and you got to put Step in the Name of Love in the background.
I'm done. Get out. Bye, Donnell
Yo,
Rawlings.
Step. You
I'm
want to
done.
eat? You want to eat, don't you?
I'm done.
I would kill it.
How can I get tickets to your show?
Go to the. What to do this supposed to do? I don't know. HoustonImprov.com?
Ask him real quick.
I'm assuming that HoustonImprov.com.
HoustonImprov.com.
We're in the world of social media. All you gotta do
gotta
is
Google.
Google Donnell. I hate dumb people that ask me questions. I'm like, don't ask me a question. You can Google anything.
Yeah, you can.
You
Google
dumb
it.
nowadays. You're just dumb. When I was growing up,
yeah.
you was dumb because
And people
you
knew
had to
you
go
was
through
dumb when you was dumb.
encyclopedias. Now you don't even got to spell.
You can fool people these days. Like
Yeah.
act like you're smart.
But you know what? You are smart. It's just a different. It's just we're a different level of
Yeah.
getting knowledge. What they say is like 6 or 7 type of intelligence. I forget the name of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think not the average person. I did a number. I think I got 4 or 5 of them. But it's just different ways that we learn and we retain information. And somebody's like, they're taking cursive out of the schools. What is a kid? ImprovHouston.com. You can punch that in. Like,
Oh yeah, they don't do cursive anymore.
Huh?
Yeah, they don't have cursive.
Yeah, people are like, oh my God, that's wrong. What are you gonna use it for?
Yeah, you don't use
When
it.
the last time you used a
You sign
signature?
autographs, you.
You know, if somebody asks me for autograph, I say, if you don't get your old ass out my face,
And take this
what
picture.
and take this picture, like autograph. I don't
People
even.
still ask for autographs.
It's you. I know, but it's like I don't know. First you ask for autograph, then you got to find a pen, find some paper. You want to try? You don't believe it? Go to somebody's house and be like and say, hey, can somebody give me a pen and paper? They come back to you 45 minutes later.
I can't find
They
my
be
pen.
looking like, oh man, let me just put it in my phone.
Let me put it in my phone.
Yeah, what are you gonna need? What are you gonna need it for? What are you gonna need to say? What do you need a signature for now? Checks, and now you don't even need to write.
You don't
sign
need
nothing.
checks.
Our digital imprint is gonna be everything.
Yeah, that's true.